Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today we'll be talking about Kyosuke joining Falcons. This transfer finally happened, as you can see, so I will be just jumping in and talking you through who is Kyosuke, what did he do, and how the positions will look like in Falcons, what will the Falcons roster look like on some of the maps, etc. So before we get into it, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe. So Kyosuke, or also known as Seven Backing from Face It, maybe some people know him better like that, is a 17-year-old rifle prodigy from Russia, of course. He played for Spirit Academy until now, and he was rumored to be the next Dong. He has really insane aim. He's very aggressive. He plays very sharp, and he puts a lot of hours in the game, like a lot of hours in the game. Besides that, I think that when he was 16, that he left school to pursue his dream of playing Counter-Strike professionally. However, I'm not really sure about that, so don't say my word for it. That's just some things that I've read on the internet. So maybe that's true, maybe that's not. But yeah, he will be the new, I guess, star rifles of Falcons, even though they have Nikos. So HLTV released an article, which we'll take a look in now, of how the roles will fit, and I will give you my thoughts on that. As we know, Kyosuke joined Falcons in place of Magic, who was an anchor. So for the city side, Tessus will be taking now the anchor roles. For example, he will be playing Aeon Ancient, he will be playing Piton Inferno, etc. etc. However, Kyosuke's addition means that there will be role overlaps with Nico, in where you see in this HLTV article that most of the times they play the same spots. This on T side, for example, on Ancient, Nico is playing middle, Kyosuke is playing also middle. On Mirage, they play both underpass. On Nuke, they play outside. On Dust 2, they play lower B. So the question is now, will Nico give some of his roles away to Kyosuke, or will it be the same as when Malps joined G2, for example, that Kyosuke will take some more passive roles? Uh, if you're asking me, I would personally love for Nico to give some of the more aggressive, the 50-50 roles to Kyosuke, just simply because I think that Nico is a really good closer, and I think that he can have most of the impact as being a closer. For me, the best closers in the game are Nico and Drops, like by far. I think that their game sense and their mechanics in the games are really good to be the best closers in the game by far. So if you're asking me, I would probably remove Nico from Ancient and Middle. I will just let that to be for Kyosuke. Anubis is their permaban right now, so we don't know. On Inferno, yeah, I think Nico will still play Banana and Kyosuke will play more of the long role, like the top mid kind of guy, the boiler, the you know what I mean. Uh, Next up on Mirage, I think Nico will still play underpass. I don't see that changing to Kyosuke. Kyosuke will be, of course, with the pack, but I think he will have more of like an entry role to Kickson, so he will just probably be the first guy going out mid while Nico will go underpass, I guess, when taking control. On Nuke, I don't see Kyosuke playing outside on Nuke. To be honest, I think that Nico was the best outside player on Nuke for a while. However, his stats nowadays don't say the same thing, so we will see what happens about that. But I think that the roles on Nuke will 100% stay on Nico's side. Dust 2, I'm not really sure about, and Train as well. I can give my thoughts about those maps. So yeah, this is where the changes will be on the T side, I think. I haven't gone through the city side roles, guys, but however, I don't think a lot will change on the city side roles, except that Tessus will take all of Magic's roles, and Kyosuke will probably be the rotation player that Tessus was playing on some of the maps. And the only thing I want to change is Kyosuke to put to play middle instead of Nico on Ancient, because I think middle on Ancient is such a 50-50 fight, and I don't think that Nico should be there. I think that Kyosuke is a more aggressive guy with his He has more personality to play that position. That's the only thing I want to change, and I think that Falcons will be the best ancient team with just that change because their positions fit perfectly for that map. Besides that, I think that adding Kyosuke gives Kixon a huge advantage because he likes to call a lot of fast rounds. He likes to switch up the tempo, so I think he will be more than able to call that with Kyosuke on the team because he really likes to play aggressive. He likes to get into the fight. So I think there will be a lot of opening plays for him, and I think that Kickson will put him to good use in this Falcons team. However, the real question is, can this Falcons team actually beat Vitality, who ended the season with 7 wins in a row and an insane season, the best season by far since 2018, I think? And I think the answer to that is yes, if Kyosuke can highly and fast adapt to the tier 1 scene, because we still need to remember that he was playing for Spirit Academy and he was playing tier 2, tier 3 Counter Strike. Yeah, he obliterated everyone there, but however, this is still tier 1, and we will need to see how he adapts. If he adapts fast and he adapts really good to it, then I 100% think that Falcons can decrown Vitality and that they can start some more of an era that Vitality started now. So yeah, with that being said, I think that's mainly it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I will keep you updated on all the news that will be going around in the player break. So make sure you keep looking into the sub box. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more content.